March 26th, Part 2. I made a post, but I'm afraid it's going to disappear, so I'll have to make a video of it, and then post it on YouTube in 3 days when that account suspension lifts. I'm so tired of my rights being taken away by social media corporations. The people have no voice at all because of them. You're not allowed to be mad at anyone, and if your opinion doesn't match what the government thinks, you're silenced. I can't believe this is America today. It is the truth, too. Dissenting opinions and the truth are systematically silenced, and the people suffer the consequences and appear ignorant because they blindly trust, stuck in a trance of patriotism and disbelief of evil within our leadership. Our government is a company with no stock option that caters to the elite and fucks the rest of the people. And people keep buying their rhetoric and double talk because the media spins everything to make the monster government look like a nice cuddly grandma, innocent of every wrongdoing. One thing none of my neighbors know is that I have been targeted. They were given misinformation, then spread it, not knowing it was false, and exaggerated it. I'm sure the men didn't have to make everything up. For instance, if they told Patty I had a mental illness in July 2019, they didn't lie. I had the disease of addiction. They probably just made my mental illness into something much more serious than it is, and made it sound like I couldn't function independently. Patty probably asked the men about my anger, since they seemed and claimed to know so much about me. The men probably said it was related to my use of drugs, and instructed her to call Netcare or the police to have me hospitalized because I was ruining my brain on opioids. They probably then said my prognosis was not good, and I would end up living in a mental institute, and that it was only a matter of time before that became a reality. Patty, wanting to be helpful, asked if there was anything she could do. They probably said to keep a close eye on me and call the authorities if anything suspicious occurred, because after all, I had a history of an arrest, and the cops would know what to do with me. 1 DUI. Patty then probably quickly got on the phone, her favorite pastime, and called all my surrounding neighbors and spread the lies told to her by none other than the United States of America's government. I've told Patty that the 2 men told her lies, but she is totally convinced they were legitimate. And how special she must have thought she was that they would come to see her with confidential information I mustn't learn about. If her self-adorned mare's cap wasn't big enough already, the visit made the cap the size of the Goodyear blimp. She probably took every opportunity to share the Secret Service story with everybody she knows. Boys and girls, don't grow up to be the 2 men, because impersonating an individual in authority is very illegal, and you can see the trouble it creates. I'm glad Officer Lutz realized immediately how important of a detail this is in relation to the neighborhood. Hicks and Myers just blew me off.